What's up YouTube? So today we are going to protect this leather. I know it's vegan leather. But we're going to protect this synthetic vegan leather in the Model Y. So one of the things for me, I've never owned a white interior, so I've been really curious on how sustainable keeping this clean white is. So I've watched a couple of different videos out there. I've seen actually ink transfer from people's dark colored jeans, whether it's denim or black jeans. So that's made me a little bit nervous. So after doing a little bit of research, I decided to get this Colourlock new leather card kit. The cool thing about this kit is it includes a cleaner for the leather, and then it also has a protectant that's a UV protectant, and it also protects against stains, spills, and ink transfer. It's supposed to last 3 to 6 months, so I'm going to probably apply it every 3 months, every quarter to the front seats. But since we don't really have a lot of passengers, I'll probably apply it every 6 months in the back seat. So I figured I'd kind of share my experience with the product. This isn't a sponsored video. I've never used it before. So what I'm gonna do is first use the cleaning product. Even though the vehicle is only about 7 days old, I'm gonna go ahead and clean it just to make sure I don't lock any color or stains in there. And then once I clean it, then I'll go ahead and put on the protectant sealant. So I'll video record along the way, and then at the very end I'll let you know my final thoughts. Just to give you an idea, in what's included in the pack is you have the mild leather cleaner right here, and then it's going to be kind of like a foam, and then they also give you an applicator. So you're just going to put a couple dots on the top and then rub it onto the seat. What I'm also going to do is keep a brand new clean microfiber with me. So once I apply the cleaner, wipe it onto the seats, then I'll follow that up. I'll let it sit for about 30 seconds to a minute, and then I'll go ahead and wipe up any leftover residue. So I just got done doing the passenger seat. That actually went on a lot easier than I thought. You can actually see when you apply a little too much and you let it sit for a little bit, you kind of see it started building up, so you know to kind of go back over it with the applicator. So I'm letting that sit for about 15-30 seconds. I'm gonna wipe it down with the microfiber cloth, haven't done that yet, and then I'm gonna get started on the driver's seat. Alright, so I just got done with the cleaner. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to apply the leather shield. Now this is gonna be what is the most important, because this is what is going to help resist those stains and help it to easily wipe up in the event that you do spill something, and also to prevent that dye transfer from your dark jeans or shorts. So you're just going to put a quick little application of this onto the applicator that they provided. So I'll do that now. Again, it's going to help with a little bit of the wear and tear. The seats will obviously still have that wear and tear just like any real leather would, even though it's a vegan leather, but this is going to help it because it's going to add a protective layer to where you're going to kind of slide out of the vehicle, so it kind of adds a lubricant to where there's not so much resistance that causes that really cracking and the breaking down of the leather on the left hand side of the bolster if you're in the driver's seat, right hand on the passenger side. So I'm gonna put you guys on another time lapse and I'll go ahead and apply it. All right, I tell you what, it is hot in this garage. I'm in Texas and it's probably about 90 degrees and I got the garage door shut. I had the AC running in the Tesla, but man, definitely worked up a sweat today. So what I did was, just kind of recap, I applied the cleaner to pretty much anywhere there was white vegan leather. So obviously the seats as well as the little inlays in each door. Then what I did was I went in and applied the shield again to anywhere there was white leather, vegan leather. What I'm gonna do though, since it's a high traffic area, it's kind of like the seat position of both the driver and the passenger. I'm gonna let it sit for about 15-20 minutes and then I'm gonna go ahead and reapply another application. Really didn't take that long. Went ahead and probably spent about 20 to 30 minutes to apply both. So about 10 to 15 minutes each application. And again, I went ahead and wiped up any excess when I was using the cleaner with the dry microfiber. I did not do that when I applied the shield. Okay, now that we have the seats protected, what I'm gonna do is vacuum the inside carpet. And then what we'll do is we'll actually apply this Gtechniq smart fabric. And what that's gonna do is that's really gonna add a protectant onto the carpet. Again, similar to the seats, and it's gonna make it hard to allow whatever you spilt to adhere to the actual fibers in the carpet. So it's just another protectant. And then one of the reasons I actually picked this was because it lasts up to 12 months. So I don't have to worry about doing this every week. The other thing is it's supposed to not change the touch and the feel of the fabric. So you're not even supposed to notice that it's actually there. So again, we'll put it on. I'll let you watch in time lapse while I do that. And then at the end, I'll let you know if I can tell if anything's on there. All right, so I'm about to apply the Gtechniq fabric protectant to the floor mats. I'm gonna start with the floor mats first, and then I'm gonna move it to the interior. And what I did was I bought this carpet brush, so once I do spray the fabric protectant onto it, then I'll kind of work it in just so I get the max coverage on the floor mats. And then once you start working in the actual vehicle and spraying it on the carpet, on the floorboards, I would actually carry a moist microfiber towel. That way if you get any on the plastic that runs along the sides of the floorboard, you can immediately wipe it off. You really don't want to leave this on any of the plastic trim. Just try to keep it on the carpet. Wow, so this stuff definitely has a chemically commercial smell, like odor to it. So definitely make sure if you're doing this in your garage, you ventilate. It's in a well ventilated area So just open your garage door. So I first initially started with my garage door shut. My neighbor was outside, keeps asking me to borrow my vehicle. I keep telling him no. He keeps asking. I keep giving my referral code. He doesn't buy a Tesla. So anyways, so I started with it closed. I ended up opening it just because the smell was super strong. It actually went on super easy. The spray isn't too crazy, isn't too big, so I really didn't have to worry about the overspray getting on the plastic. So I did the floor mats, pulled those out of the car as you'll see in the video. Then I actually did the floorboards. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to record that. It's just too dark in my garage. Wouldn't came out in the video. So now I'm about to do the rear part of the vehicle. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Definitely helps, you know, with the YouTube algorithm, and helps grow the channel. We are a new channel. If there's anything else you would like to see, please comment below and let me know.